UNIDO is a specialised agency of the United Nations. The mandate of the United Nations Industrial Development Organization is to promote and accelerate inclusive and sustainable industrial development in developing countries and economies in transition. The Tanzania Industrial Upgrading and Modernization Project, the Tanzania IUMP, is a result of the joint efforts of the Ministry of Industry and Trade, MIT, of Tanzania, and the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, to strengthen the supply-side capacity of the national manufacturing sector and to improve the competitiveness of locally processed goods on national and international markets. Launched in 2012, the project is a component of the UN Country Development Framework for 2011 to 2015, which is in line with the national development priorities and commitments.
In order to develop inclusive and sustainable industries at the level of the developing countries. In this framework, UNIDO developed an integrated industrial upgrading program.
The objective of Tanzania IUMP is to promote competitive industrial production, improve the quality and quantity of industrial output, and facilitate access to national, regional and international markets for local manufacturing small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs.
In Tanzania, you have a lot of product, a lot of commodities, which could constitute really a value chain for development. This could increase the local processing. This could contribute in providing more employment. This could contribute in providing also more export resources and money for the country.
The project also intends to improve the institutional and technical capacities of industrial support organizations, ISOs, in order to deliver upgrading services for the wider community of local industrial enterprises. Turdo and Temdo were selected as key industrial support organizations, ISOs, for upgrading through the Tanzanian Industrial Upgrading and Modernization Project. Turdo and Temdo were diagnosed, their upgrading plans developed, and implementation of plans started. The Tanzania IUMP aims to strengthen the business community's capacities to monitor and manage managerial and technological change and adapt to the demands of regional integration and international competition.
All the producers face the same challenges in terms of value addition, technology, skills, marketing, management, but also financial services.
A team of UNIDO international experts, accompanied by trained national consultants, provide enterprise diagnostic services and coaching assistance in implementing upgrading plans. This service portfolio is based on the UNIDO upgrading methodology, which is being successfully implemented in several North African and sub-Saharan countries.
UNIDO has got a lot of technical experts which can help and guide Tanzanian manufacturing sector, can give new ideas, can find the gaps and the shortages which are there in the system.
Actually, this upgrading project by UNIDO and its partners has been very useful to us. The studies have shown us exactly where we are wrong and where we are going, and we've done quite a number of corrections which have put us forward already, and we are looking into the future. It's been very bright for us.
As of June 2015, the Tanzania IUMP has undertaken industrial diagnosis for 19 enterprises operating in the dairy, edible oil and food processing sectors and trained 50 national experts on industrial upgrading methodologies.
I have been helping the 4 milk industries in Tanzania. Actually, they are at a very, very good stage, because to implement a project you need 2 things. One is the finance, another is the source of supply and the conceptual design of what you buy.
To address the upgrading needs of the micro and small-scale oil producers in Dodoma, a networking and upgrading approach was applied to enhance productivity and competitiveness of 9 members of the Dodoma Oil Association.
Since 2013, we started working very closely with UNIDO, whereby they sent cluster development agents here in Dodoma to work with us very close. They enabled us to access affordable technology for sunflower oil refining.
Now with the clustering initiative, you see them accessing more technical services. The capacities for storage are going to be integrated into the production. The marketing aspects are going to be addressed. We're going to be seeing this now being emulated in other oilseeds, but also other crops.
And uses the UNIDO methodology to bring improvement in the businesses of SMEs involved in sunflower oil processing.
Coaching of the Central Zone Sunflower Oilseed Processors Association members enabled them to form a joint company to develop an industrial park and invest in common facilities, refinery, storage of sunflower seeds, cleaning, joint marketing actions in Chamwino, Dodoma, where 36 hectares were allocated by the Chamwino municipality.
The allocated industrial areas, they are very expensive. So most of the processors, they're very, very small, and they cannot afford the price of the land. So we planning to, together the UNIDO, to use the available land which have been obtained in Chamwino to establish a cluster, industrial park, where a number of interrelated industries will be working together.
The project also supported the local design and production of semi-refining equipment for oil degumming and neutralization. As a result, the prototype semi-refinery was produced at the Vocational Educational and Training Authority, VETA.
I couldn't wait for the grant for getting refining plant, so I decided to commission the VETA to make the portable refining plant.
The fabricated equipment was successfully tested in cooperation with the Central Zone Sunflower Oil Seed Processors Association and the processed sunflower oil companies with standards of the Tanzania Bureau of Standards, the TBS. The association was given assistance to consolidate the approach and disseminate the improved manufacturing practices to its members. A commissioning event took place in Dodoma under the Ministry of Industry and Trade and was opened by the Deputy Minister and the Director of UNIDO Business Investment and Technology Services Branch. New equipment was presented to more than 100 participants. Within the period of 2012 to 2014, project beneficiary SMEs increased local sales by 45%, while 2 of the SMEs doubled their exports.
My customers appreciate it very well.
Performance of SMEs was also improved through reduction in losses of seeds, oil in meal and milk during the processing, resulting in savings of $1 million in total for all the project beneficiary SMEs. For the future, the Upgrading Unit of Tanzania, established under MIT, will develop a rollout phase to reach 80 SMEs. A similar project will also be developed with the East African community.